Hey everyone, how are you? Good morning. Karyn Medeiros here, founder of The Makeup Nerds and creator of a kick-ass lifestyle blog over at KarynMedeiros.com. So today is day number two of our Flawless Face series. Today we are going to talk about how to apply your foundation. So how to apply your foundation for the right coverage for yourself, okay? Because sometimes you want light coverage, sometimes you want a full coverage. And honestly, the tool is so important on how to apply the coverage. So I am just going to, hold on, let me just comment in here. I just want to see if I can pin that. I don't know how to do it. So that's it. So we're going to take like maybe 3 minutes and then we're going to be done. So if you're hopping on, say hi. If you're catching the replay, hashtag replay for me. And if it's your first time, tell me where you're from. And don't forget, we have a few more days and we are still giving this away. So around the 25th or so, we're going to give this away. All you need to do is share. Bottom left-hand corner, click the share button. And you get a ballot to be entered in to win. All right. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Samantha. What's going on, ladies? Hey, Sanchez. Okay, so here's the thing. Thank you for sharing, Samantha. Good morning, Angela. Okay, so how to apply the foundation for your right coverage. So listen, how you apply your foundation, I don't think there's a wrong way because this is makeup, okay? Makeup, I just don't think that you can screw up. It's kind of what suits you, what suits your face. It's what your preference is. So don't think that you're, that you're doing it all wrong, but there may be a better way that's going to give you a better result. Okay? Do I have lipstick on my teeth? No, I did earlier. Okay, so there's 3 ways to apply your foundation that I think these are the 3 most popular ways that people apply their foundation. One is with their fingers, okay? Apply with their foundation with their fingers. The second is with a brush. And third is with a sponge. So it's either going to be like a beauty blender or a sponge like this, okay? So let's talk with the sponge. So a beauty blender is mostly used for liquid foundation. That's kind of what I'm talking about, isn't it? Yeah. Is liquid foundation. So myself, when I use a beauty blender for my liquid foundation, I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't mix into my skin very well, and I don't feel like I get a very good coverage. BB cream is different. BB cream I only apply with my beauty blender. Because BB cream is more of a tinted moisturizer, so it's not all about the coverage when you're wearing BB cream. So a sponge, a beauty blender. Now this is a sponge. This is a sponge that usually comes with a powdered contact. Now this is a cream compact. This is a cream foundation, so it does come with a sponge. And I find with the sponge with a powder foundation, not so much a liquid foundation, that if you were to use a sponge like this with a powder foundation, it gives really good coverage. Really good coverage. So I find that if I was using a compact in foundation and I were to use, say, a big fluffy brush, so a brush or a sponge, I would go with the sponge if I want more coverage. If I want less coverage or, just less coverage, I would go with a brush, okay? So there's beauty blender and a sponge. The next one is your fingers. So I know a lot of people, including my mother, who applies foundation with your fingers. And if it works, it works. If you like the coverage, I just think myself personally that when I use my fingers to apply foundation, I don't get the right coverage. I don't get the coverage. I don't get the coverage that I'm supposed to with the foundation because I'm using my fingers. And the oil in your fingers is now transferring to your face. And I don't like that. I don't like transferring oil to my face because, you know, even though if you clean your hands, your hands still are, you know, they're your fingers. They've been everywhere. So I don't like, and I don't recommend using your hands or your fingers to do your foundation. I don't think the coverage, I think you can get way better coverage using either a beauty blender, a sponge, or a brush. Okay. Number 3 is a brush. Okay. Is a brush, but you have to use the right brush. So you may have to try a few different brushes to see what works for you. Where's that other brush? So I use 2 brushes. I use this one. Now this one is a liquid foundation brush. You see that there's like a hole in there. This is made exclusively for liquid foundation. And so you put, you know, I put like 3 little drops, and the brush, this brush gives me really good coverage. I also use the other brush. I use a concealer, a powder concealer brush, which I love. And it's a little fluffier, and it's actually not made for liquid. So you shouldn't use it on liquid, but I use Liquid Foundation by Unique, and that specific foundation dries to a powder. So I can use any fluffy brush with that foundation because it instantly dries to a powder. So it doesn't dry, like it's not wet on the, any brush really. But I feel like if you have the right brush, that right brush is going to give you amazing coverage. It's going to give you the coverage that you want. It's also going to give you the consistency that you want, right? I mean, that's why we wear foundation, is to kind of, not cover up, but to kind of give our, not platform. I don't know what I'm saying. It is to kind of like prime it. You know what I mean? Like to give it like a base, right? So it's kind of all the same color, right? That's why we use foundation. So if you're going to use foundation, you got to use the right tool with it. So, hi Shauna, thank you for sharing. So that's it. So here's my suggestion for you is invest in a really good brush. Ask a few people what their favorite brush is, what really works, what gives them the best kind of coverage. I would definitely try a brush. I would definitely try a beauty blender, and then I would try your fingers. And although I don't recommend using your fingers because of the oils, but try all 3 and see which one you like better, right? See which one gives you the best coverage, which one makes you feel better, which one makes your skin look better. I know some that use their fingers. That's why they break out a little bit. Again, because our hands are filthy, right? Even if we clean them, they're still filthy, and it's the oils in our hands. So that's it. That's my tip today, is how to apply the right foundation with the right tool. So definitely try a bunch, figure out which one is better for you. I'll bet you that if you're thinking like, and most people blame the foundation, and honestly, it's usually not about the foundation. It's about what tool you're using to apply it. So try a bunch of different tools, see which one works. Let us know which one is your favorite. Shauna says, I love the foundation brush. I love it too. I love this one because it's nice and sturdy, and it was actually made exclusively for liquid foundation. I don't use this brush for anything else other than liquid foundation. Okay, so tomorrow, what are we gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow is day 3, and we're gonna talk about how many shades you should own of liquid foundation. The answer is not 1. And I'll tell you why you need to own different shades. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. So if you don't mind, bottom left-hand corner, click share, and you get entered in to win a straightener. We're going to give it away probably next week. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hey, Amanda. Aw, thanks. Thank you. I did my hair a little different. I started parting it in the middle yesterday, and I'm not 100% sold on it, but I think I kind of like it. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to my forehead, although I pull my hair up all the time, so I don't know. And I'm wearing, look at casual. Ooh, I love this lip powder. Love, love, love. All right, everyone, have a fabulous day. Love you guys. Thanks so much. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.